Hola, Isaac. Here are your 3 objectives to get you closer to being ready for next week's practice. So, since we're switching gears and moving toward a song, The River by Jordan Feliz, we're going to need to learn a few new chords. So the first objective is to learn 2 new chord positions, which is kind of insane. But here they are. The first one is A minor. And by the way, both of these chords on the email, I have a chart that you can study, so that way you don't have to track with the video entirely. But the first chord is A minor. And with this one, you start with your middle finger and you put it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Then, right next to it, you take your ring finger and you put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And for the very last part, you take your index and you put it on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So all together, and then you only pluck the first 5 strings. So that's A minor. The second chord is kind of a tricky one. This one is F. And we're actually going to build this one kind of backwards. It starts with your index finger, and this one will cover the 1st fret of both the 1st and 2nd strings. So that one finger is holding down strings 1 and 2 on the 1st fret. Then next to it, if that wasn't hard enough, you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then next to that, take your ring finger and you put it on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And for this one, like the others, you strum only the first 5 strings. So this one's kind of a puzzle because of that 2-string situation. But you can get it down. So for objective number 1, just be able to play A minor and F. And like I said in our lesson today, if it buzzes, let it buzz. Don't lose your mind over not hearing a certain note. Like, try to make all the notes sound, but don't let that take up your entire practice time. So that's objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to be able to play a new chord progression. And this is going to be the Jordan Feliz song. When you practice this, don't even worry about strumming. All I care about is your left hand position. This new chord progression goes A minor, that chord you learned. Then it goes G, familiar territory. Then E minor, also familiar territory. But then it ends with a behemoth, which is F. So just be able to slowly, for objective 2, move left hand only between A minor, G, E minor, and F. So that's objective 2. And objective 3 is just continue to work on what we did last week with the 3 clicks, 2 clicks, 1 click on the A minor pentatonic scale with alternate picking. So this week's practice could be a little tedious. These are all kind of tedious tasks, but they will propel you toward the fun stuff really fast. And your practice has shown so much payoff already. So, as always, be sure to email me if you have any questions about any of this new stuff, and I look forward to seeing you next week.